this looks a little bit familiar. We've done this once before, but we thought it'd be kind of fun to just hop on, do a little bit more of like the podcasty style, and just kind of tell people an update on the film and to really talk about what's going on at Unega Mountain Dog Rescue right now.
Yeah, so the film will be a quicker update, but I think the last video that you did, or one of the last videos, was announcing that we got into the Seattle Film Festival, which was super exciting, and we were on the online portion. And a ton of you guys went on and watched it. I think, I'm not positive, but from what it looked like on our end, the film got a ton of views, which was super cool, and was rated super highly. And we were one of, I think, three
or four, something
films,
like that.
Yeah, 3 from the online portion of the festival, which there was a ton of films there.
Like hundreds.
Yeah. And we were chosen for the in-person festival. So that was huge. And thank you guys for watching and leaving reviews and leaving us.
Wait. Can I do it real quick?
What?
Sorry, we recently just got this thing for some of our clients.
This is new if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, definitely going to play around with it for at least 2 more times.
But yeah, so we're super excited to get asked to participate to the in-person one, and that's going to be at the end of this week.
In 2 days.
In 2 days.
I'm sorry,
Don't know
tomorrow.
when we're going to be posting this video, but it's on the 28th of June. So we are excited for that. We're in the running for 2 different awards, which is awesome, and we're hoping to start hearing back from a couple more festivals in the next month or 2.
Yeah.
And that's the update on that, but exciting stuff.
Yeah, lot of stuff hopefully should happen in about the next month or 2. So we'll keep people posted where to watch it and how to watch it and all that other stuff. But what we really wanted to talk about today was, I don't know how many people follow Unega Mountain Dog Rescue on Instagram.
If you don't, you should.
Yeah, if you don't, you definitely should. So Unega is entering their busy season right now. And yeah, there's just really no sugarcoating it. They're completely overwhelmed already. And I know Tiffany posted something on social media asking for help with fosters and they're out there rescuing the dogs, and these dogs have nowhere to go.
No, they have nowhere to go. And it is their busy season, but they brought in so many dogs already, and it's fairly early into the busy season for them to have this many dogs. And I think she said they already have all of their, enclosures for the dogs are already, max capacity, and they're continually getting more dogs in, getting more phone calls, going out to trap some more dogs, and they are in dire need of help, of fosters and adopters. So if anybody was thinking about adopting
or fostering
or fostering, but if you're looking, hoping to get a Great Pyrenees or some sort of livestock guardian dog in the near future, consider this your sign to go ahead and get one now.
I think the 2 of us are actually planning not on fostering or adopting, but there's 2 dogs that have homes somewhat close to us, one really, really close to us and one in Olympia. And I think we might fly out there, rent a car and drive them back home or to their new home. So anything that people can do to help, I think would be tremendous, because the team at Unega, they work 24/7, 365 days a year. And they're really just, they put the dogs' health and safety first. And so if there's anything that we can do to help as viewers, whether that's donations, food donations, monetary donations, and how many, these dogs that are showing up, wasn't there a dog that had worms coming out?
Really bad worms. Yeah. Really terrible.
So it's not like they're just rescuing them.
They need funds for vet bills, for so much, and just the time it takes to be bringing these dogs to the vet, getting them used to being around humans. Just there's so much in terms of both money, but also time that goes into all this. And so they're doing, getting all of these dogs, getting the phone calls, bringing them in, making sure they, are getting comfortable around people, that they're eating, that they, they have worms, making sure that's, taken care of. They have a broken bone, making sure that's taken care of. That's a ton of vet bills and time spent driving to the vet, talking to the vet, all of that. And they're still needing to also go out and find adopters and fosters for these dogs when they're overwhelmed. So it's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. And that's kind of why we wanted to just kind of hop on here and just kind of tell people and educate people about the issue that is going on. So again, backtrack one more time. I think the audience can probably see Bubba here. So Bubba is a Great Pyrenees Anatolian Shepherd, and he's a livestock guardian dog. And Sunny over here is Great Pyrenees and Australian cattle dog, right?
Australian Shepherd.
Sorry, Australian.
Yeah, he's kind of a fake livestock guardian dog, but
yeah, he's a special kind of guardian dog. But anyways, so these big dogs, they're used to protect sheep and help them move through when they're going grazing and just basically protect them from predators. And we filmed a movie about this where some ranchers, not all, I always start with that because there's so many ranchers that do a great job. It's the ones that don't do a great job that are really, really doing a bad job. So when the sheep go through, these dogs get left and abandoned. Oftentimes these dogs don't have the basic vet care. They're not up to date on their vaccinations. They're not eating. They're definitely not spayed and neutered. And they're just left behind. So if the sheep band goes through, they graze that area, and then the shepherd or the herder or whoever says, okay, great, we're going that way. Everybody goes, and it's fall behind, left behind. And if one of these LGDs is left behind, well, then they are completely abandoned, and that's where Unega steps in. Unega doesn't come in to go and take dogs from anybody. That is not what they do. And I think sometimes there's a little bit of I think sometimes people think oh, you're just going to go on their ranch and steal their dogs. No.
And they have so many stories of reconnecting dogs with ranchers too. Sometimes it's not a bad rancher, but
dog just got lost.
Dog just, that happens. Mm-hmm. It happens to, just dog owners in general. Dogs just get lost sometimes. And they will, if it's, they will reunite dogs with ranchers too, just depending on the situation. And obviously, and most of the time they don't even know where the dog came from.
Yeah. And so that's the role that Unega plays, is they rescue these guys. So both of these guys are actually from Unega Mountain Dog Rescue. And so when they've fallen behind, they go out, they trap them, they rescue them, they bring them in, and if they can get them adopted out to another ranch or to a family, they will do that. And then they have obviously their sanctuary pack, which we've talked about, which are the dogs that are staying at the rescue forever. But yeah, these big dogs definitely need our help, and it seems that every year the problems get worse and worse and worse, and the numbers are getting bigger and bigger. I wish I could pinpoint and say why that's the case, but it's definitely, from what we hear from Tiffany, is, we're a couple weeks into the season and she's completely full. A little bit of a different video. We do have other videos that we're currently editing as well, which are a little bit more fun, a little bit more lively, but we definitely thought that this was something worth reaching out to people and to the amazing community that follows Unega and the amazing community that watches our videos. So just, if you are in a position that you can help, Unega definitely would, they need help.
I so badly wish, two things. I wish we lived closer so we could be helping out literally all the time. But I also wish we could foster dogs for them, with them. Or obviously one day we'll adopt another dog, but not right now. But I so wish we could foster dogs, but Bubba's just, I don't think he'd love that.
No, he loves his people. He loves his dogs. He loves his pack.
I think there's a good chance we could bring in, he's just so I think there's a good chance we could bring in a dog that he would like. And I think he respects livestock guardian dogs too, because he did well at Unega, but with other dogs. And it's not that he's bad with dogs, but he doesn't love other dogs coming into a space. And I'm worried with another big dog, he'd either be like, oh, cool, we're good.
Friend.
Or he'd be fine with them for would he be fine with them for a little bit and then want to establish dominance? Or would he just be all good? He's so up in the air that I'm a little worried.
Yeah. No, I completely feel that. And as he looks over, cute, he's like, are you guys talking about me? It's like, yes, we are, Bubba. But he's a fantastic dog, though.
No, he's an amazing dog.
We have that, that bobcat that we have. I'm convinced that it's terrifying. We have a bobcat living kind of out in the wood area. And I'm convinced that his barking at night is the biggest thing keeping that bobcat from actually exploring the inside of the fence line.
I agree. I was just thinking that we need to take Bubba on a woods walk soon for him to leave his mark around.
Yeah. Yeah. Want to thank everybody for hanging out on this little fireside chat that we just did. We wanted to test this thing out, and we just really wanted to let people know if you have the opportunity or the means, anything that you can do to help Unega Mountain Dog Rescue right now would be great. So we'll continue doing more videos, and I'm excited for the video that we're going to film when we go there in a little bit. But until next time, we'll see you guys later.
See you guys later.